please. That's fine. We're in this together. I'll explain. So good crying is the one where, maybe you see a picture of a tortoise who's had to have his back legs replaced with wheels. You see an old man eating alone. Or you're really hungover and vulnerable, and then an Ed Sheeran song comes on the radio that you'd always thought was shit before, but now you actually know that this song is about you. Instead of what you normally think is if he looks like a fat ginger potato. So that's what good crying is. Good crying is the one where you feel sad, sure, but not so sad that you can't have a little look at yourself in the mirror while you're doing it. Because you need to know, don't you, whether or not you're an ugly crier. This shit is important, guys. It's a quick quiz question. Can anyone tell me who is the best at crying in the celebrity world?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow, very good answer. Very weepy, the old Oscar thing, yeah, lovely. Not her, think slightly more lowbrow. Any advances on Gwyneth Paltrow?
Ronaldo!
Ooh.
Yes. Because I know a lot about football. So that definitely would have gone in the show. Yeah. Right, guys, you've horribly embarrassed yourselves, I'm afraid, because it is quite obviously this woman here. Why does this video never play?
Oh, yeah, alright. That's what I would have said.
Ladies and gentlemen, former racist. Miss Cheryl, Tweedy, Cole, Fernandez Vicini, the shit one from One Direction. She really is the gold standard for crying. Now, if you absolutely must cry, preferably cry diamonds, if possible, then we want them flicked away by an elegantly manicured talon. That's what we're aiming for. Now, my crying around this time wasn't like Cheryl's. Mine was a little bit more like this gentleman here. So it was around this time that I started to notice that the phrase "live your best life" was everywhere. It was all over books and mugs and t-shirts. But mostly, it was splashed all over social media. So, as of this week, 1.2 million people have posted a picture on Instagram using the hashtag #LiveYourBestLife. Now, for the next little bit of the show, I am going to focus on Instagram because that is where the real heart of the Live Your Best Life twattery happens. But just so I can check who I've got in the room, please give me a cheer if you do use Instagram. Give me a cheer if you don't use Instagram. Okay, quite often when I do this, I find that the people that don't use Instagram really want to let me know that they don't. Like people that don't have a telly or a vegan. So yes, I'm going to talk a little bit about Instagram. But what am I talking about when I talk about the hashtag #LiveYourBestLife? Well, I'll show you. These images all had the hashtag #LiveYourBestLife. And I think it's fair to say we can notice a bit of a theme, can't we, ladies and gentlemen? Everyone's tanned, everyone's beautiful, everyone's healthy. It is always sunshine in the world of live your best life. Unless, of course, the sun is setting and you're drinking wine on a mountain. Now, I looked at these pictures and I couldn't help but feel that my life somehow didn't quite match up to theirs. Mine didn't quite as good. And I don't really understand why, to be honest, because me and the Live Your Best Life, we were into the same kind of thing. You know, we both loved a hashtag hen night. We both revelled in the majesty of hashtag wildlife. And we shared a deep and all-consuming passion for hashtag art. But for some reason, my life just didn't look as good as theirs did. I needed to learn how to live my best life. Now, luckily, I'm a modern woman. Help was only a Google search away. It took me to this website here. Now, give me a cheer if you've ever used WikiHow before. Shit, I've never had that reaction. For anyone that hasn't, just to explain, WikiHow is a website that has the answer to every possible life dilemma you could ever think of. And it's really like pragmatic, practical advice like that we could all use, like things like how to wash a trumpet, how to train your first falcon. First falcon. Or, you know, appropriately for this time of year, how to give passive-aggressive gifts. Something we can all learn from, I'm sure. Now, I obviously wasn't interested in those articles. I was interested in this one here, how to live your best life. Now, I decided to immediately disregard the first two pieces of advice they offered, because things like realise your full potential and find your place of purpose seem a little bit overwhelming when you've woken up that morning and found popcorn down your bra. And you know that the last time you ate popcorn was 3 days ago. I decided to keep it a little more simple. I went with point 3, be spiritual. But where does one begin the journey of spiritual enlightenment? Well, of course, Google Maps. I typed in my postcode, followed by the word spiritual, and I was delighted to be presented with this absolute treat. So this is the website for a spiritualist church near where I live in East London. And I was really pleased to find this for several reasons. One of which being, don't know about you, but I'd forgotten that clip art existed. So it was a lovely throwback to a more innocent time. Also, as someone who was raised Catholic, it was really nice to me to see a religion where the Bible appears only once, but there are 2 Santas. Now there is a theme running throughout the website, and I know what you might be thinking, God, the afterlife? No guys, parking. If you need to visit us by car, parking cards are available, but they cost money. All of a sudden. Please contact us for further information. Also, the road goes up, then down, then up, then down again. I don't know what that means. Now the theme continues throughout the website. Have you been haunted by traffic wardens? Are you cold? Do you keep paying bills? Have you got lots of English parking? There's been some deep shit going down. Now, guys, if any of you, come from London or you're going to visit London in the near future, and, maybe you're looking at this and you're thinking, well, I'd love to visit Vestry Road, but I can't because I've got a disability. Guys, don't worry. We also have disabled toilets. They seem to work okay.